Hello, my name is Matt, and welcome to Cut Content. Today's game is Volgarr the Viking. Despite its appearance, it's actually a pretty recent game. It's a game that I've played a decent amount of, and yet have never gotten better at. So, sorry for what you're about to see. Wait, no, I can... there you go, you can roll through. Alright. See these? These things? These crystals? Those are our special save points. So, right now, we are slaughtering lizard people, as you can see. I don't entirely know why. The story has not been made clear to me yet. But, what I do know is, these lizard people, dicks. So, we're gonna kill them all. That's the plan. It's not... I mean, I assume they have families and stuff, which I feel kind of bad about. But, on the other hand, if they do have families, that means that there will be more of them alive, and therefore this is not technically committing genocide. You know, like, there are all those fan theories about Mario, like, you know, he's killing everybody, and he just shows up for no reason. Yeah, I see what people are doing with that, but I don't think this is one of those situations. These guys are the aggressors here. All I did was drop on top of a crystal, and they're like, no, we don't want you here. Which, to me, just reeks of racist overtones. Not that this is a game specifically about race relations. That would be... I mean, this would be a weird allegory. And I guess technically it wouldn't even be race, it'd be speciesist. Maybe that's what this is about. Maybe this is about being an allegory, but it's about the inclusiveness of the future of humanity. Like, you know, like we meet evil... Or, see, even then, I was gonna say evil aliens. I have no right to assume that the aliens will be evil. That's just mean. So, I'm gonna try and get up there, by the way. I'm not just backtracking for no reason. I'm gonna stop trying to get up there, because if I try again, I'm going to fall and die. I'm sure there's a way to do it, and I do not have that way. But yeah, so getting away from the aliens, back to the saga of the lizard people. Oh, and the lizard people's pet spiders. You get various upgrades that let you do some pretty cool stuff. But... So, like, I mean, the big one that I've been able to tell is charging up the spear is a pretty huge deal. Unfortunately, it looks like you have to double jump if you want to move forward. And, yep, I knew that was going to happen. Oh, God, no, that wasn't supposed to happen. That was my bad. That was my bad. Shoot. Now we're going to have to... who am I kidding? We're not going to get to the boss. But the upgrades, like, let you throw spears. I also forget the shield lets you just stand there and, like, block a hit, which would be way more... It's way more helpful with the other better shield. Oh, God. Please tell me that's some sort of checkpoint. Well, we're probably about to find out. But the blue shield is, like... Can I stab downward? Okay. Well, let's see if we respawn there. Because the blue shield can take infinite hits. As you... Balls! As you've seen, the wooden shield can only take, like, 2, and then it's gone forever. Alright, just get back to the beginning here. We're gonna do this properly. There is a level select. Technically, I could go to any level I wanted, but even more technically, I could only go to level 2, because that's as far as I've made it in the now 3 years I've had this game. I don't play, like, a lot, don't get me wrong. Because that was dumb of me. That was dumb. I'm just gonna let him finish this off. I don't generally like to do that, but if we're this early and I already messed up, what's the point? But yeah, I don't play this game, like, constantly, because it's very, very challenging. But I will admit, it's also pretty satisfying. Just, you know, it feels like you slaughter enemies, you do some jumping. I really think the throwing spears into walls that you can then climb on top of is a cool mechanic, which is interesting because, for example, Tomb Raider has a similar mechanic, the new franchise, where it's like, you can shoot arrows into walls and use them as climbing posts, and I just cannot stand that. And I don't know why this game is different. I think just because it's so clearly a retro-style platformer. Like, it feels like a fresh take rather than yet another type of arrow I have to use and get used to. And that's not to imply that the new Tomb Raider series isn't good. I think they're very good games. They can just get a bit bunched, but check this out. See? It's my shield. I don't even care. Don't even care. Snake comes. Don't even care. Don't care about that bee. Don't care about these plants. Doesn't matter. I am just a chill dude. I'm just, well, maybe chill's not the right word, but apathetic. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez! Well, I cursed myself. I went quiet because I was like, I'm gonna screw it up. I don't want to screw it up. And then I was about to get unquiet. I was like, I can't believe I didn't screw that up. But the moment I opened my mouth to start talking, lo and behold, up it got screwed. On the bright side, that went much better, you know. Haven't landed on any of those spikes. Wish I still had that helmet. But we'll get another helmet up here, I'm pretty sure. I kind of wonder what the upgrade after this is. I'm sure I've gotten it. Oh, jeez. I'm sure I've got anger attack. Oh, turns out if I was standing in that. But I'm sure I've gotten the next level of upgrade at some point in my life. But if I did, which again I must have, I certainly do not remember it. Can I? Alright, can't throw. Okay, well we're already getting farther. Oh shoot. Nope, we're gonna die here. Oh, see, that was a reverse jinx. Although this time I am actually. Oh, I did it again! The key is to just channel your self-loathing into the commentary and then you'll succeed. That being said. Oh my god, I cannot believe that acts as a shield. That's awesome. Can I jump high enough to... Okay, then I'm gonna play it safe. I'm not taking any risks. Although, that being said, I don't know why playing it safe seems to be not working as well as it was before. Maybe if I... There's gotta be, like, a magical position. Or maybe not. Maybe I just have to climb up and climb down. It's kind of annoying, but... Better than being killed by... Oh, geez. Whatever this thing is. Oh. Oh! Are you kidding me?! I didn't even know you could do that! So, now you're kind of getting a sense of why I don't usually play this for long bursts. Because something like that happens and then I just quit, go play another game, but... I don't... I mean, I want to say it's not rage quitting, but it kind of is. But I'm also not really quitting because I'm mad. I quit because I'm like, that's as good as I'm gonna do today. Why waste my energy and effort trying to do better when that's clearly as far as I'm gonna get? But not that you should stop watching now. I'll probably get I'm sure this time is the exception. I'll get way farther. And you'll see all of it. It'll be really interesting. Yeah. You know, I would love to tell you that sounded more convincing in my head, but it legitimately didn't. But who knows? No, every trend gets bucked once in a while. Okay. Oh, you see me Robin Hooding that spear? I mean, it's not hard when it only can really go a certain direction, but still. I don't think there's a way to Whoa! What's that? How do I... Oh, jeez! Okay, so you can... That's good to know, but it doesn't... But if you move a bit, it reverts. Okay, and I have a dodge roll. Oh, we're learning new things every day. I'm sure it's... There must have been a time At which I understood. What? My shield was up. Oh my head and my feet, head, and nope. Wanted me to attack downwards. That was not what I intended to do. Well, I think I might have a plan to get us where we need to go. You're just gonna have to bear with me here. But you know, maybe my secret special plan of awesomeness will not be necessary. Oh man, that's a terrible title for a plan. Okay. But my point was that perhaps I will, through my own merits and capabilities, of which I have some, succeed in getting past this level. Or maybe not. You know, who knows. But one way or the other, it's gonna be an interesting. Oh, are you? Okay. I get why they do that, but I don't like it. I don't understand why. Okay, so my shield can block things, but like not really, I guess. But if I jump, I would like to have to push down and X, like the attack button. If I just push down on the analog stick, it assumes that I want to be attacking down. So I've got to get used to that. Oh, also I just failed my secret plan. So we're gonna try this one more time before we revert to said plan. My bad, guys. My bad. But it'll be worth the wait. You won't have any idea just what you'll be watching. You'll be like, what? He had that in his arsenal the whole time? Why didn't he use it? And this will be because I want to take the journey with you. Because I think you are an interesting person. And I think that we should be getting to know each other over the course of, a longer period. Oh, do some rolls also along the way. Keep up that heart rate. Not that this guy needs it. He is clearly very, very fit. Does not need a lot of help from me or from dodge rolls. But, how do you think he stays in shape? It's because he keeps working at it. He keeps jumping and rolling. Jump and roll. This time I'm just gonna throw spears at everything. I really wish you could move better if you just, if you're moving and then jump, it works, but if you just jump from vertical, you can't move without doing a double jump. Ball sacks. I don't know why I had to think about what the second word there. If I was gonna start with ball and the next word had an S, where was I gonna go with that? Oh, that was a foolish verbiage on my part. Okay. But now we're getting. Oh shoot. I'm starting to learn that maybe the best way to play this game is just be crouched as much as possible. But now we're starting to get close, at least, to where we were before. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna not survive this. Okay, a little lower. There we go. Nope. 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 I don't even remember how I did it last time. I know I did it. I was there. You were there. You saw it happen. But for whatever reason, I just could not replicate it. I think that's one of my biggest downfalls with this game, is that the relatively easy parts, which theoretically should get easier the more you do them, really do not. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, well, okay, now, super secret plan time. What? He made it to the next level? How did he do that? You want to know the real secret? The real secret is, I messed up recording this video the first time around it, where I accidentally discovered that was an option, that if you walk backwards, it'll take you there. So now we get to move on. I want to make a reference to what I should call these things, but I also don't want to get sued. So we're gonna call them Lurmox. And they go, You'll note the use of the G sound at the beginning to avoid copyright infringement. Oh man, just acing this level so far. Fun fact about Volgarr the Viking, however, cannot swim. And apparently he also can't block upwards. Which should stop surprising me, but I just feel like I should be able to raise the shield. If I can lower the shield, why can't I raise the shield? Okay, so this is, you gotta time it. That was timing. I know what you're thinking. Well, firstly, you're thinking that Lurmox thing is really not gonna stop any form of litigation, and I hope he knows that. But you're also thinking, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm 45% sure I'm not, you're like, why doesn't he just turn the difficulty down? You know, at least to see the rest of the game. Joke's on you and me, because the game doesn't have a difficulty level. It just has, like, one level that's just a picture of my face and I'm crying, and that's the difficulty. Trust me, if there was a punk bitch difficulty level, I would be on it. But unfortunately, there's just make you my bitch difficulty level. So sometimes these guys slide, but I'm never quite sure when they're gonna slide and when they're gonna jump. I figured out when that guy was gonna slide. It was right then. Okay, no, still alive, still in this. No! So, what do the coins even do? Do they do anything? Am I getting money? I feel like I should be getting money. I mean, I guess I am getting money, but I feel like I should be able to do something with the money that I get. But maybe not. Maybe this is not a system of, like, fiat currency. Maybe you have to barter for, like, actual usable goods, and nobody... And turns out, I don't care what any libertarian tells you, if you're a libertarian... Yeah, I got nothing to soften the blow here. I don't care what any libertarian tells you. Gold does not have any inherent value. It just doesn't. Turns out it's a bit of shiny metal. And I was gonna say I was blocking, but why fight it? At this point, you gotta reach a level of Zen, where you're just comfortable with whatever may come your way. But I am, you know, there are things in this game I want to see, and I'm not gonna stop till I see them. And so why bother getting angry about it? I also just now realized that when I come back to life, I regenerate from the skeleton up. That is a weird way for that to work. So yeah, but I don't know where these Lurmox got all this money, but so far it has not done crap for me. Oh, did you see that? Beautiful block. Beautiful block. You know what I did? I literally just stood there. Blocking in this game is very straightforward. And apparently I'm also magnetic. Magnetic Vikings. I wonder what Volgar's home life is like. Because, I mean, what drives a man, in this case a Viking, to come to a place like this? It just seems unpleasant. Does he have problems? Is he, like, in the middle of, like, a custody thing with his ex-wife, and then he gets really bummed out because the kids love her more because during their childhood he was always off trying to, you know, find treasure. And he's like, the real treasure was at home the whole time, and I never knew. I never knew it, and now there we go. Jeez, thought I would never kill that guy. And now I have to do this because it's all I've known, and if I give up now, my life has been for nothing. It's too late for my relationship with my children to be good. Oh man, Volgar's got a really sad story. I'm also like, he was probably like secretly gay, but he was bi-romantic, so he loved this woman that he married, but he was never really satisfied in bed, and it was sort of resentment that came through, and she knew that he didn't really want her, but she thought she could, like, change him, or she thought that maybe, I don't know, maybe even if he was gay and she wasn't, they could live a semblance of a normal life, and it just didn't didn't work out. They had their kids, but you know, they weren't compatible, ultimately. And even though they loved each other, it just wasn't gonna happen, especially with how often he was gone. And he never had any affairs. He's not that kind of Viking. But sometimes, you know, there are things that it's hard to believe, and maybe Mrs. Volgarr just was like, I can never quite be sure that nothing was happening there. I also think, for the record, am similarly unsure if there's a power-up up here, but I'm gonna try and get it. Oh, yeah. Because I could use, well, a better shield than that, but... And then... So now he's lost his children, oh! So, there are two ways I see this going down. One is that it's a boss. Or, two, I was gonna say, was it just some asshole named, like, Steve or something, and Steve was like, guys, check out my robot suit, and I'm like, Steve, we're Lermox. We're like, there's no reason that you should have one of those. He was like, oh, it's gonna be so great. But then it turns out you just throw some spears at him, and the whole thing explodes. And I was really hoping that would be a boss and that we would get to level 3. Okay, interesting. We seem to be sailing. Oh, time to do some platforming! Are you... He can't even jump that high? That was 0 high in terms of feet. If you were to put a number on it, which is impossible to do with measurements of height, I wasn't even trying there. I wasn't trying at all, ladies and gentlemen and other. I just gave up. I don't think they're gonna come till I move forward. I was gonna try and spear one. Maybe this is where Volgarr lives now. Maybe instead of pursuing this ridiculous treasure hunting agenda, he will just hunt Lermox. And I don't know though, they're using weapons, so maybe eating them would be kind of weird, because they're clearly at least partially sentient. Oh man, and Steve had a robot suit. They're way more advanced than me. Where's my robot suit? Have I not earned a robot suit after all I've been through with my wife and my children who don't love me because I was trying to provide for them, but it just distanced me from them? Man, Volgarr's getting kind of bummed out. Alright, Volgarr's gonna say goodbye. Volgarr has decided that he has to end it all. If you're watching at home, choose life. Suicide is never the answer, but Volgarr just... You know, he's caught in a pattern. What can you do? I'm sorry, Volgarr. But his pain is never ending! He can never die! Maybe this whole thing is just his quest to die. Oh, man. That's deep. Just like we are under the ocean. Get it? Ocean, deep. We must be deep under the ocean because you'll notice in the background there are some sharks swimming by above this underwater village. How am I breathing? How am I breathing? Oh man, maybe this isn't Volgarr's quest to die. Maybe Volgarr's already dead. And this is just his quest to, like, return to the land of the living because he can't die. He's just condemned to eternal combat. Okay, and I know Viking-wise, Valhalla, that's supposed to be a good thing, but it doesn't seem like he's enjoying himself. Volgarr never laughs anymore. You guys notice that? Volgarr used to laugh. Used to smile. Used to kill people with, you know, enough gusto. So, Volgarr is now going to set up shop in this house. And this is where Volgarr lives. And he will plan his next move. And maybe I'll see you again. Thank you for watching.